Hello, I'm Madeline Hamilton, and today I will be interviewing for the Webmaster position. A little bit about me. I'm a 2019 automotive management graduate from Bear State University. I'm 21 years old. I have experience working in the automotive dealership industry, which, that's why I'm here, trying to get your dealership up and running with that social media. I have a strong background in being creative and innovative thinking, just, really thinking outside of the box. Some of my different experience, I have experience with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, Snapchat, really whatever you throw at me, I can figure it out. By far out of this whole list, my favorite is LinkedIn, just because LinkedIn is something that most of the business-to-business world uses LinkedIn. So, if we're trying to get people from, say corporate or anywhere else to come to our dealership, then that's what we should be using is LinkedIn and really focusing on that business world as compared to Twitter and Instagram. So what is needed? First impression, colors, theme. You gotta make sure that your websites are easy to navigate. Connection with your customers. If you don't have that connection, you can say bye-bye to them because they will not come to you. And then key information about your dealership as well. First impression. How many times have you heard you can only make one first impression? A million, right? And I truly believe this, that first impressions matter. If you walk in to an interview, say, and you're wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt and be like, oh, hi, can I get a application to apply for this position? They're going to look at you and say, well, why should we hire them if he's coming in to get an application? What happens if you had to do an interview that day? You never know. You have to show up prepared and make that first impression so then they want you. And the same goes for websites. You need to make sure when the customer looks at your website for the first time, they're going to be like, wow, okay, I like the way this looks. Let's go to this dealership. Colors and themes. You really need to make sure that it's neutral colors. You don't want something that's bright and out there because they're going to be like, whoa, this is way too overwhelming. I have no idea what's going on. You also need to make sure that you don't use red, blue, or green for words or backgrounds because not everybody can see those colors the same way. There are people that are colorblind and you have to make sure that your websites are easy for them to read and see. Usually you want to stick with a white background, just a simple background. That way, the text pops out and your customers can actually see and read nicely and not have to pull out a magnifying glass and be like, okay, I have no idea what this is trying to do. There's so many colors and so many things going on. Navigation is super important. You want to make sure that it's super easy for your customers to navigate. At least 3 home tabs. You need to have your About Us, your main services, and everything right there so then they can figure out exactly what they need. If you have more tabs, then it's more than likely that they will search around and find more information that they weren't searching for and find out that they're like, okay, wow, this company is somebody that I really want to work with because they have everything right here for me to see. You also don't want to try to sound too fancy. For me, I don't want to go to a website and be like, I cannot even understand what they're trying to say. Why should I use them? Why should I go to them? So you really need to make sure your vocabulary is normal so everybody can read it and don't really go use words that no one understands without using a dictionary. So why hire me? All of these things that I just talked about is something that I can do personally. I want to make sure that your website is easy to navigate. All of your social media is up to date and really focuses on what your vision is. And so I feel like that if you hire me, I can make sure all of your websites and social media platforms are up to date. Thank you.